Hey comrades, I'm filming here from the 2020 Young Democratic Socialists of America Winter Conference, and I'm here with Philip Agnew, an artist, organizer, activist, surrogate for the Bernie campaign, and as of today, DSA member.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's official.
It's official. So, you've been going all over the country for the Bernie campaign.
Yeah.
Speeches, knocking doors, I assume, as
Yes,
well? Yeah.
yes.
So what do you think about how the campaign's gone so far and the primary season so far?
I mean, I think we've seen in the results what we've known for the last 5 years, that this campaign is the most intergenerational, cuts across race, gender, and we are the front runner.
Yeah.
We've won 2 states already. We're about to win the rest of them. And the infrastructure that this team has built. It's interesting you said I've been speaking and knocking on doors, which is 2 things that I've been doing. But what's interesting about that is we've been doing a lot of both. We've been talking about the vision that we have, which is awesome, but we've also been doing the work of knocking on doors, talking to people, having a small conversation.
Of course, yeah. It's always the ground game.
Always.
That's why Bloomberg doesn't have a chance in hell. He's got no ground game.
No, he's got no ground game. I know people who he's paying considerable amounts of money to work for him who are voting for Bernie.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be honest, there was a small part of me that was a little tempted when I saw that salary.
Yeah, that's a good amount of money.
Yeah. But in your panel discussion that we saw earlier, you talked about how we need to be reclaiming culture and we need to start singing again. We need to start, doing poetry and stuff. And I consider myself coming from an Irish Republican tradition. If the pins there didn't, that's a big part of that tradition there.
The song is huge.
Yeah, it is. And I just wanted to get a bit more sense of what do you think that would look like, and how we would do that.
Well, I think we just do it. People in the movement are incredible songwriters already. We need to update old songs, bring in new songs, and start to repeat them everywhere we go. That's the way they get out. That's the way we've got to, it always is hard for the first person to start the song, but you come from an Irish tradition, and though I don't know everything about it, I've witnessed that, one brave soul starts a song, a few others join in, and then you've got a whole chorus thing going on. So we need to start to have artists really assume their rightful place in the center of our cultural revolution, and that involves them remixing old songs, writing new songs, and us writing songs together.
So what do you think are the biggest steps that we need to take going forward in building this movement, beyond Bernie and beyond this year, and actually building democratic socialism in this country?
Right. First off, we already mentioned it, you need to be knocking on every door, calling everybody you can, and making sure that they know not only that this is an incredible opportunity for our country and our lives and Senator Sanders' presidency, but also, and more importantly, that what we're building here is something that's going to outlast the next 10 years, 20 years. This is something we're trying to build long term, so it requires us to build deeply, for us to bring care, for us to bring rigor, for us to bring critique, for us to bring analysis into it, and to put our whole selves into this movement, and that there's more than enough room for everybody within our movement.
And just 2 more questions. Very simple. What are your impressions on the conference so far?
I got here today and I'm in love. I think I said it earlier. I think DSA, like a number of left formations, needs to make sure that they're always engaging with the race question affirmatively, not as a thing to overlook and ignore, but as an incredible opportunity to grow the organization. And the People of Color Caucus over here was powerful, and it was beautiful to see. And the questions that we've been getting from folks when I was on the panel were advanced questions. This shows that you all, the YDSA and DSA members, are looking towards the future, and the questions that you're asking will be answered through our work and through our praxis. But the fact that they are brought to the floor right now shows that we've got a lot of promise on the left.
Okay. And last question: who's going to win?
In November, it will be Senator Bernard Sanders as the 46th President of the United States of America, and our inauguration is going to be lit.
Amen.
Yes.
Well, thanks so much, comrade.
Thank you. Yeah, Thank you, comrade.
Yeah, thanks so much. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. Check out Philip on Twitter, and go and support the Bernie campaign and join DSA. Solidarity.